Alex Stubbs.
If you all excuse me, and please just give me a moment to just take this all in. This is just outstanding. Hosting the 2022 Love Stamp National Day Issue and Unveiling is an honor for the employees of the Romeo Post Office. That few of them are out in the lobby that you'll get a chance to meet when you purchase a stamp. It's also an honor for all employees in the Michigan 1 district that serve Southeastern Michigan. I want to take the opportunity because I left fast, left at midnight, left dark under a cloud. I didn't get a chance to thank the residents. And so I want to thank the residents of the village of Romeo, the townships of Bruce, Ray, and Washington, and the greater Romeo, Washington Chamber of Commerce and Executive Director Kelly Stevens for always participating and supporting any of the promotions that we as the United States Postal Service and Romeo did to promote these great love stamps. And we thank you for that. Romeo Post Office, we promoted our United States Postal Service stamps. These are beautiful stamps. And as was mentioned, I was postmaster for 26 years, so I've seen a few ones that I'd like to know. First one I loved was in 1998, when we had the first, and collectors, help me with this now, because I'm going to try to throw out some specifics, and if I'm wrong, you correct me on it. But in 1998, we had the first die-cut love stamp. It was the Victorian stamp made up of roses and lace. 2004, another one of my favorites, the Sweetheart Conversation Heart stamp. Remember that one? That was the one that, remember the candies we grew up with that had the little messages on? Oh, come on now, you know you remember those stamps. You're gonna leave me up here? That candy is 114 years old. I know everybody remembers the conversation stamp. Those were great stamps. And then of course, in 2007, we had the With Love and Kisses, which was the Hershey Kiss. So we've had great stamps. Postal Service, we started promoting stamps in 1994 with what we believe was our namesake. It was Valentine's Day pictorial postmark. We came up with the idea in 1994. 18 of those 29 consecutive years and still running, correct, Postmaster Isman?
Yes, sir.
All right. We still provide a Valentine's Day postmark. As Ms. Key said, Postal Service and our love stamps, we have and the public that utilizes the Postal Service, we have a unique opportunity to send a sincere message. And that's what Valentine's is all about. So what we did with that postmark, we reached out for a partner. Now, if your name is Romeo and you need a partner, what's the name of the partner? Juliet. So we found our Juliet. She happens to be in Juliet, Georgia. So we reached out, and this was something that one of my supervisors at the time, Mike Watts, figured out, contacted the postmaster out there. And for that, starting in 1997, we put together a unique gesture of sincerity for anyone that wanted to reach that significant other with a gift that could not be matched to anyone. And that was our dual postmark. And we received thousands. And this is no big fish story. When I say thousands, I'm picturing myself on a Sunday afternoon with just thousands of letters stacked side by side. And back in that day, before things that we call the internet and other technology advances, I would hand cancel each one of those pictures. And the whole time I did it, there was the largest smile on my face. And right next to me was and still is my favorite United States Postal Service employee, my wife. We continued festivities, and we had contests. We had the Sweet Lips contest. And you needed to be there for this. It's fascinating what you can get men to do, what females can get men to do. Sir, will you take this lipstick and run it on your lips and kiss this piece of paper? We want to judge your lips. Okay, sure. We had contests where we included the children from elementary school to high school to write Valentine messages to our servicemen overseas, whether in Iraq or Afghanistan. Our businesses, our merchants were outstanding. Anything that we needed, they participated in. We came together with a program called From Romeo with Love. And this was during a time when they realigned a festival just to support what the Postal Service was, the Romeo Romantic Days. That just added more enhancement to what we were doing. It sent the message of just how important it was to not forget that simple gesture, that unique gesture. And we would have the From Romeo with Love, which was a military package truck. We intertwined all this together. This is a great community. We intertwined it all together, and we would send out 500 packages at every military package drive. And we started in 2003 with those package drives, and they're still running. It slowed down a little bit because of the virus outbreak, but it has continued to this day. I guess I would be remiss not to mention my favorite festivity that we used to promote those Valentine's Day postmarks, and that was the celebrated, internationally known Valentine Express. And with the Valentine Express, it was where a customer could come in advance. Say a gentleman he's a worker, he doesn't have time to really let his significant other how much he cares. Well, guess what? Here's your opportunity. Bring that gift in to me 2 weeks in advance. Give me a 2-hour delivery window. You pay the applicable express mail service. Ms. Keith, we did generate that revenue. I know you weren't. And I, as your postmaster, dressed in a tuxedo, complete with red bow tie and wingtip shirt, with complimentary red, pink, and white healing filled balloons and chocolate, most of the time from Juliet Chocolates in the Rondo family. I would deliver that package to that individual. It went over, it was appreciated, it was memorable, and it was just another example of what we did. The interest and demand of our stamps and our postmark reached unbelievable requests. When I told you I had stacks of letters on the side and on Sunday, it was true. We had postmark requests from over 200 different cities in the United States. I counted them. We had international demand from as far as Italy, France, and Japan. We were the media sweetheart. We were reached out by newspapers, radio interviews as far as London, England. I had an interview with BBC Radio talking about that Romeo mission. Television interviews and features. It was just another example of the participation and the ideas that came from this great community of Romeo, from the employees, from the businesses, from the residents. When I started here in this as the postmaster in Romeo, and I was interviewed by the local newspaper, said, one of the owners came and said, "What is your goal?" I said, "I want to be part of your community, and I'm going to encourage my employees to be part of this community." Looking at where we are now today, over those past 26, going into 29 years, I can say we are part of this great community. On behalf of the Michigan One, on behalf of and this gentleman was not introduced, but I want our district manager, Mr. Richard T. Morton, please stand up for a minute and get a round of applause. Truly a great man, and it's not because I'm just working for him. Rick and I go back a long way. Rick was the former postmaster, acting postmaster at the Washington Township Post Office. And when I would conduct that Valentine Express, Rick would join in and offer that to his Washington residents also. So he truly has, the Postal Service knows where their great leaders are, and he is now our district manager. So on behalf of the Michigan 1 District Manager, Richard T. Morton, and our current Romeo Postmaster, Miss Stacy Ism, and the true ambassadors of service, which is all the employees of the Michigan 1 District and the employees of the Romeo Post Office. We thank you for choosing the Valentine's Day Heart of Macomb County in Michigan, am I right?
Yes, sir.
Romeo, for this historic first day of issue. Thank you.